Hello, everyone. My name is Chewy, and this is the I Love You podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing chapter 161 of I Love You. I'm joined by Fred and Bax.
Hi.
Hi guys, I'm back again. I'm sorry guys, I'm always like on and off the podcast. Like some days I'm there and some days I'm not. I promise you, it's only because I work too much. Alright. Anyways.
What are our general impressions of today's episode?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as far as like general impressions go, I thought this was a pretty good episode. I feel like it really touched on a couple things. I mean, it was kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It was a little not like crazy as in like oh my god what a plot twist, but like the way things are just like leading like you know what's gonna happen. You can just like tell how this is gonna like play out, I guess. And like seeing it happen like on the comic is just kind of weird because like we've been waiting for this day for like years now, so like to see it all happen is just kind of surreal. But yeah, it was a really good episode.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
This entire episode felt pretty chill, kind of like the other ones. There are a few times, like the end of the chapter. I hate cliffhangers. I just have to say, I hate Prim. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Quit doing that. I can't go another week of school just to go read this episode.
I love this episode, honestly. It was so fun for me. Like, we got a very heart-to-heart conversation, which doesn't happen that often in I Love You, between Minhyuk and Shenna, and it was very sweet. And, of course, we got that Noel angst. And then, of course, my favorite character showed up in the second half of the episode, HANSUKEEEE. I am so excited, you guys. I literally screamed when he came on the thing. Like, I think it's a problem how much I love his character, but he just is such a light and such a joy to I Love You, and he brings so much wisdom and like emotional intelligence that I Love You desperately needs. I love him, you guys. Every time he comes on screen, I get very excited. So really that was the highlight of my day, and I cannot wait to literally just, stare at him this entire time.
Say same. I haven't seen Hansuke in so long, and he looks good per usual. Very submissive and breedable. Wow, he looked really respectable and official. The conversation between Dieter and Shinna on the phone. So personally, I think a lot of fans are going to be mad at Noel for basically telling his friends that like he doesn't want to see them again. But like I feel like this was kind of to be expected. Like I feel like it was just what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word. How you would say a long time. Okay, there we go. A long time coming. I feel like it was really a long time coming with Noel eventually cutting off his friends. So to see it happen really didn't surprise me. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I felt like that was going to happen eventually. So to see it happen now was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, it happened. Okay, we can move on and hopefully things work out. But as of right now, this is how we feel. So nothing's going to change that. What about you, Chewy?
I'm not shocked. I'm still mad.
You're mad? I can understand why. Personally, I feel like I really desensitized myself from a lot of the things that Noel does after the trial. That was probably my last straw. So ever since then, things have just gotten like, okay, well, it can't get any worse than that. So
I think I did too for like quite a few episodes, but now it's like coming back, and now I'm just like mad all over again, I'm too emotional, you guys.
like it's really just like at this point where I'm at regarding Noel, yeah, he makes me angry, but I really can't bring myself to be entirely mad at his decisions because I feel like he's doing what's best for him in his own mind.
Yeah.
I suppose. In his own mind, I suppose he's trying to do what's best for him.
Question mark.
quite a really large question mark after that sentence. However, I just don't think that like the way he's approaching it is like the best way to go about it, because like I mean clearly it's leaving some bad impressions on people. Cough cough minhyuk.
Yeah.
Cough cough. The people around China, like it's not a good thing to ghost your friends after this, but at the same time I can understand where he's coming from if I put myself in his shoes, I can understand his viewpoint and how he feels about the whole situation. So no, I understand, but at the same time, stop.
Stop. Get some help.
No, like seriously, just stop. Like just stop. Stop. Like I just can't. Like why are you not coming to the party? Like, oh my god, all those theories about Noel being the one. Yeah, no, it's just no. It's gonna be Kosuke. Like the way everything is just
Why
laid
did
out
she
in my
smile
head.
then if it was Kosuke?
I mean, you're right. Oh my god, but who else would say "may I"? Like that's super
That's
formal.
true.
And
I'm so conflicted.
now it's been confirmed that like he never really definitely said yeah he was going. Like he just said he promised he would try to make it. Like yeah, like oh my god, the way like I mean that's fine. I guess. Okay, I'm not trying to like predict anything or like confirm anything, but I think it's gonna be Kosuke. I'm putting in my bid now.
I am more lost than ever. Who's gonna be the person that shows up at
Vax.
the end?
Yeah, Vax. We're talking about the mid season trailer thingy where like it was like the person who joined her on the balcony. I think it's gonna be Kosuke. I'm putting him in bed now.
I think it's Kosuke.
Really? I don't know. I feel like I'm so lost.
Do you want to know why?
Kosuke.
I can explain to you why I think it's gonna be Kosuke, especially now. Like I really think it's good. Before I didn't have a lot of evidence, and I was just going off of like who might be there. But like now, I feel like I got it all worked out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, go ahead. Explain the evidence.
Oh, because I mean, the reason why I think it's going to be Kosuke is a couple things. Let me try to go into this. So first of all, out of everyone who's going, let's see, her and Dieter, Dieter, they're close enough now at this point. Because before, I thought it was going to be him. Because he's pretty formal, but I feel like they got to a point now where he doesn't have to say "may I." Like that just seems kind of like not really his thing. Maybe it could be him, but I just really don't see that possibility. And then I thought it was gonna be Noel, but I mean he seems really adamant about not showing his face anymore. So unless something changes between the early morning to like the end of the day, I don't really know. And Kosuke I'm sorry, Max. She's losing her mind. No. And then I think it could be Kosuke. Okay, so the reason why I was skeptical about it being Kosuke because Shina was smiling a little too hard for it to be Kosuke. Like even I don't smile that hard when I see him on the screen, and like I really like him, so that says a lot. But I just can't think of anyone else. It's either between Noel or Kosuke at this point. Like there's just no in between. Like I just don't think it's going to be anybody else. And I just can't imagine a scenario where Noel shows. I mean, I can imagine a scenario where Noel just pops up, but it'd have to be in a way where like no one else would see him but Shina. That'd be the only way that would make sense in my head, and I can't imagine that. So that's why I think it's gonna be Kosuke. Also, Noel. I don't know if Noel would say may I. Actually, Noel would say may I, but Yoongi would not say that. Let me clarify that. Yeah, so that's what I think.
Wait, didn't he say in the beginning, like the very, very, very beginning? What the hell? It's like the first episode. Noel said something very polite like that. Am I? I cannot remember correctly.
Me
Like,
either.
he was holding his hand out or something.
Oh, that?
Yeah, may I be your partner?
Yes, that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I do think
I don't think
Kosuke.
it's Kosuke. I don't think it's. So sorry. Go ahead.
If it's like minhyuk or Dieter, I'm gonna be upset because like what the fuck.
If it's minhyuk, I'm gonna be so confused. Oh my god, that'd be so weird. Like, talk about a curveball.
For
You guys
real.
think it's gonna okay? I'm gonna put my bets in. I think it's gonna be Kosuke. Let's just put our bets in right now. I think it's gonna be Kosuke.
I agree. I think it's Kosuke.
And you guys think it's gonna be Noel. Okay, we'll see
I
how
didn't say it was
everything.
Noel. I said it could literally be anyone. It could be Santa Claus. It could literally be anyone at this point.
Yeah, it's
Like when
Santa
I
Claus.
say I'm lost, I literally mean I'm so lost. I
It's
feel like it
Noel
could
in
be.
that freaking that picture Kim drew with like the freaking the ugliest Christmas sweater with like the deer. It's like I guess what I'm
Yeah,
talking
Yeah.
about.
the deer boobs. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It
It's
could
that right
be.
there.
I feel like it could be anyone. Simhan, Minhyuk, Kosuke. I don't know anymore. Like I am
Wait,
beyond lost.
Mr. Landlord.
It could be Maya.
Oh my
I don't
god.
even know anymore. Why do we assume that it's a guy? Like I don't even. I'm confused.
It could be
I'm
Rika.
tired. Imagine if we finally got more Rika. I'd be so happy.
Oh my
It
god.
could be Hot
I
at
didn't
this
even
point. Like,
think
I'm
about that.
just
What if
so
it is a girl? Oh
lost.
my god, what if it's Eugene? Oh my god. No, what if
Why
it's
would
the
Eugene be
sister?
He
at the
would not
party?
be cheesing that hard for Eugene.
Wait, what oh I gotta I would.
Eugene.
So
I would.
sorry. I get the same vibe of Kosuke when he
Oh my
shows
gosh,
up.
it's Alyssa. JK.
She should have been gone. But she's
Oh my god,
insane if
wait.
she smells
Oh
like
god, there's
that.
so much I want to get into actually, but I'm gonna get into it when we talk about Hansuke because like
Gotcha.
that
I
relates
feel
to
like that's gonna be
Kosuke
our longest segment because we love
about
him.
yeah, because like the
It
Hansuke
isn't.
thing kind of relates to the Alyssa thing I'm about to say, so that's
Right,
funny
right.
that you mentioned that.
Vax, you had a lot of thoughts on Noel, right? You want to expand on that?
Oh. Who wants to go first?
I already went, but I can just like quickly
Oh.
tell what I said, which was just the fact that I mean, I just said like I know fans are probably gonna be mad at Noel's behavior, but honestly, like I'm at a point where I just see it coming now. It's whatever he wants to do is what he does. Like I already seen this coming, so I don't really feel that affected by it, but I can understand his viewpoint in all of this. That's basically what I was saying. But
My anger with him is hypocritical because
I'm so
I'm gonna be
sorry, guys.
honest. I would be a coward and I'd be running away from my friends as well. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about Noel and how he's just being. I'm like, I just want to punch my screen because of how annoying he is. And all his friends are just like, yeah, he doesn't want to see us anymore. Like, what the? Just why? Why? The constant, like, why? Like, I thought I wouldn't be angry, but I'm still angry. Like, I'm so mad because all that friendship that was built up just completely
Out the
toxic.
window.
Next thing you know, ugh.
Honestly, I already said my peaks on Noel, but something I do want to add is that I hope people can at least. I hope the Noel stands don't go crazy over Noel these next couple episodes and like try to like really justify this behavior because this is not good behavior. You shouldn't act like this with people. It's not a good impression, and it isn't how you should deal with situations like this. I mean, oh, do I even have the right to say that though? Oh man, I just thought about that. Is it even my place to say that? No, I don't think no. I
This
think it's okay.
personified door slam. Big no. No.
Well, I think it's just like I don't know. Like it's hard to explain, but like to a certain degree, like Noel's. Well, I'm saying Noel here because I do consider Noel and Youngie to be like two totally different people. Like
I
Young was
agree
a
with you.
facade. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm still mad at him, but I feel like we're gonna see this Noel for a really long time now. Like, I really don't see us going back. This is the new Noel, and I hate it.
He's having such a big identity crisis as well. Like,
For real. And the way, like, Dieter was talking about it, like, them, uh, you know, like, he's like, oh, he doesn't want to talk to us anymore. He's cutting us off.
Mhm.
I kind of, when he said that, thought about how maybe this is like how HANSUKEEEE tried to explain to Kosuke's friends that Kosuke was cutting them off. Like, just the way he
Mhm.
was saying it, like, I couldn't help but think that this was a very similar situation to what Kosuke did. Because let me try to read it out loud, and maybe you'll, like, understand what I'm trying to say. And it's interesting, too, because after that, immediately we go to HANSUKEEEE. So I feel like there could be some, like, underlying meaning here, you know? Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Where's Dieter?
Don't you think it's kind of interesting how Kosuke, who was the one who supposedly cut off all his friends, is giving advice to Shine, and like bad-mouthing Noel when he did the same exact thing?
I think it's also a little bit of, like, I did this to people, and he obviously does kind of feel bad about it, so I'm trying to help you. It's like him indirectly trying to console his friends through Shina, which is the weirdest thing I've
Mhm.
ever said. But, like,
I mean, yeah, I could see that, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't fully know his intention or like what's
yeah.
going through his mind and how much he
I don't even
regrets
think
and
he
stuff.
understands.
Yeah, kind of. No, I was gonna say kind of like Ran and how he randomly
Yeah,
goes and gives freaking advice to
yeah.
strangers.
Dieter says,
Oh yeah, hypocrite.
yeah, he says,
Right?
"I'm sorry, Shina." He says he doesn't want to see us he doesn't want to see any of us at all anymore. So he won't be coming to the party. I've been trying to visit him every day this past week, but he's always out when I go. Does this not give you very much Kosuke vibes? And like him
It
cutting
does.
everybody off?
It
Like
I
does.
out
mean,
of
yeah,
nowhere?
he learned from the best. Haha.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's what I thought personally.
His is more in like in an evil type of way. What it is like, Kosuke cut off all his friends to go and expand his career, and now Noel's cutting off all his friends because he faked his identity and is going to jail.
Oh my god. This whole family is so whack. Ugh. Are we done
It
with
is.
Noel and Dieter and them, or do we have more to say?
I don't think so.
Okay. So let's talk about Minhyuk. Yeah, all of that. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. So Minhyuk, honestly, I feel like Minhyuk was getting a lot of hate recently, for like a lot of stuff. But I feel like this episode really proves that deep down, like in his
Not even that
character,
deep
he
down. It's
really
like pretty at the surface. Like, I'm sorry. It's not that deep down, in my opinion.
okay, yeah. Like I mean, more along the lines of like I feel like he's just really overprotective of Shina for obvious reasons. But I feel like he got a lot of
And
hate
he
because of
acknowledged
this.
that too.
Yeah, he acknowledges it though.
Yeah, facts. I think we need to give him more credit.
Yeah. And honestly, I really feel for. And honestly, I feel like the relationship is probably the most genuine thing in this comic. Like it's so sweet to see a platonic friendship between a guy and a girl, and just pure platonic and just happy and supporting. It's just really nice to see that in media, and I'm really happy that like Shanna has someone she can rely on. And I really think it's nice that she's learning to express these emotions more clearly
Mm.
and better, and telling Minhook that he's irreplaceable to her. That's really sweet. That really touched me. That really touched my heart.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yes.
I really love Minhyuk. I don't care. I think
I
he's
also.
I do too.
unofficial.
I've always loved Minhook since like the first time he was introduced. I was like, oh my gosh, a genuine friend. Oh my gosh,
Right? Where can I get me one of those?
blew my
Amazon?
mind.
Oh.
Is that on Amazon? Can I get a Black Friday deal? Oh yeah. That blush was so cute. I want to make it like my profile picture. It's very cute.
It is very
um,
cute. It was really sweet.
I
Like
was.
it's just really sweet. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Max.
It was. I thought it was very, very sweet what Shana was saying, like how she wanted to find another version of Minhyuk, um, and expand her family. That really. Oh my god, my heart was like, oh. But then,
God,
like, I thought about it for a little bit more. I was like, hold on. She's like, She needs like a different outlook because she's looking for people that will match her ideal sort of like friendship, and I feel like that was part of the reason she was so disappointed. Um, I can't say that people can't have expectations for people, but ultimately that will lead to disappointment. A lot of people can relate to this.
I mean, personally, I feel like it's natural to have expectations for people. I feel like it's just a natural thing to expect something. Like, not like expect like something, but like to have like an idea of like what this, I don't want to say the word relationship, but relationship is going to be, I suppose. But like in a platonic sense, of course, not like an actual relationship.
It is, but she's had like a weird range of friendships. She's had like really bad friendships. She's never had like in betweens. They were all just really bad. And then she had one
Yeah.
really good friend.
Oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. I mean, honestly, Minhyuk, not Minhyuk, would Noel fall into the bad or just in between? I guess he would fall like in between. Because, I mean.
I think he falls into the bad.
You think he falls into the bad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he definitely does. I was cutting him some slack, but he definitely does. Like, that's a pretty sucky thing to do. Like, he literally forced himself into her life. Essentially, that's really what he did. Just to kind of cut her off and be like, oh, sorry, I lied about everything. Anyways, I don't ever want to see you again either.
Okay, joking
Bye.
you. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, that's so scary to think about.
I'm gonna be so mad when Minhyuk goes back to the States.
I know.
Like, come on.
I'm afraid Shanae's gonna go into her like Bella like season depression because seasons are going by.
Twilight, new moon. Oh god. Yeah, I just like him a lot.
I just really want her to have like a new outlook and a new goal.
I know. I really hope that Shinna can meet people. I mean, I feel like she has met better people. I guess.
It's just complicated.
It's just I feel like her meeting Noel wasn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, in the long run, I guess in the long run, like, yeah, like, he did kind of really wrong her. But, I mean, it was because of the situation he was in. Now, if you take out all of, like, that family drama he's, like, stuck in, he would have been, like, the perfect friend. And, like, that really sucks because I always preach about, like, they could be, like, they're really, like soulmates, but, like, a lot of things could get in the way. And I don't even mean romantic I don't even mean romantic soulmates. I just mean soulmates in general. Like, I really feel like a lot of things just, like, get in the way of, like, them being together, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I think Kimchi was really, like, showing us the Noel Minhyuk parallels here. Like, if you didn't notice by now, Shana literally said it. She's like, he reminded me of you. You know?
Yeah, but a less platonic version.
Yeah, like
why do I keep having to use the bathroom? Hold on, I'll be back.
It feels like she's trying to convince herself that she. Come on, she was doing it before, like when she held her hands. When she's like, "Minhyuk, hold my hand," and then she's like, "It doesn't feel the same." Like there's already indicators that they're not on the same level.
I feel like this is a call out to those people saying that Noel and Shinna are supposed to be like platonic soulmates. No. We already have a version of that. We already have her best friend who's purely platonic, which is Minhyuk. This is to show that there's a difference. Like when you see oh my god, when you see scenes with Shinna and Minhyuk, it feels platonic. When you see scenes with Noel and Shinna, you can like feel the tension through the screen. Yes, exactly. You can feel the tension. It's there. It's obvious. Everyone else can see it too. Just saying, it's pretty obvious if you ask me. Well, not everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty sure some people are oblivious, like them. Actually, no. I think Noel is kind of self-aware. Noel is very self-aware. Young Gi would ignore it, but Noel's pretty self-aware of things going on. I feel like Shin is the one who's more oblivious to it, but I feel like Noel lets on a lot more than knows a lot more than he lets on about it. So
Yeah. Shanae is realizing a lot later how she can see that the relationship is not completely platonic. Noel realized, I feel like he knew, like, way before, like, in the party arc, like, what is it, the formal arc?
yeah,
He saw something, like, that you wouldn't, I don't know how to describe it. It just felt very intimate and romantic.
yeah. I mean, as I said, yeah, I just really think that the tension there, it's there, and like the other people who don't see it, it's clearly.
Yeah. It took, how long did it take Shanae to realize that Rand was Noel's and Kosuke's dad? Way
Like
too long.
20 episodes ago,
Something
like 20 episodes ago.
something that obvious, she's not gonna realize anything that requires like reading under the lines or like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, and it's really interesting too because if you really think about it, if Noel was aware of that, like a lot of you can really go really into this and really start deep diving and digging through like the panels and like looking through the moments where like you can like see the tension and you can like see if like either of them were aware that it was there. I think Shanna was aware, just not in the way that Noel was aware. Like she was self-aware, but she didn't understand why she was self-aware of it. Like she was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like this is odd, but I don't know why this is odd."
Yeah. And like like that.
Like literally
Even
this scene. Oh my freaking god.
where's the scene where Noel it's at the party, it's not the party, the formal and he's looking at Shanae in like this very like I don't know, very intimate type of way. Let me try and find the panel because like it's one of my favorite panels.
It's really interesting that I never really noticed. I never really shipped stalkyoo, and I still really don't, honestly. I mean, it's really just more along the lines of like, like, oh yeah, this could be a thing. But now that I think about it, they have a lot of moments where like their faces are just like really, really close to each other, like,
Mm-hmm.
like extremely close, and it's just like, never noticed
Like
that. So now, seeing all these panels.
yeah, I totally go 1 centimeter away looking into my guy friend's
Yeah.
eyes all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm totally only like 5 centimeters away from my guy friend's face every time. We listen to music just like they do all the time. Hashtag purely
Right?
platonic.
And I always think, I like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he smells good. Hashtag purely platonic. Oh god, we have a new meme. Purely platonic.
That's gonna be the episode title.
Purely
Wait, no,
platonic.
people are
Purely
gonna think that's
platonic.
about Minhyuk then. People are gonna think that's about Minhyuk. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Oh man.
um,
Inside joke inside of a joke. But Ko would be the most. I need it, I need it, I need it. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't seem like the jealous type.
yeah, yeah, no.
I mean, he's a
Kosuke,
Sagittarius. Do they get jealous? I don't know.
I don't get jealous. I don't get jealous very often. I'm a Sagittarius.
Kosuke seems to be more of the jealous type.
I
He
mean, he's a
is
Scorpio,
Scorpios,
so
so yeah, exactly. That's how I'll finish that sentence. So Scorpios, man, be jealous. We've already seen moments of Kosuke being. I mean, have we actually though?
I mean, look, he literally fucked over his whole life because he was jealous of the attention Noel took.
Oh yeah, true. I haven't seen him jealous in like a romantic sense. I'm pretty sure. We
I
haven't
think
seen him.
I think Kimchi said that we will get to see the boys both deal with like romantic rejection, which isn't
Yeah,
jealousy, but you know what I mean.
yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Wonder from who? I'm curious how that's gonna go.
A previous crush, affair, whatever, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh man, are we done talking about Minhyuk?
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
had a feeling that like it's interesting too because Minhyuk was wearing that green like checkered jacket. And the last time we saw him wear that, he met Kosuke and Rand. So it's interesting that again, when we see him wear that, we see Kosuke again in the next half of the episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it made sense.
Hansuke, let's go. Best boy,
Hansuke,
period.
best boy, Hansuke, unproblematic, my doctor.
I love him. I would throw myself off a window if
he can
like
treat me.
period. Exactly. Let's go. If you guys don't get podcast episodes for a while, it's because I jumped out a window so that I could break all my bones and Hansuke could take care of me. So
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing I want to mention is the event that Hansuke was talking about was the same one that Alyssa's performing at. I'm pretty sure that was odd. Like that's what I was thinking about earlier because the stuff he was saying, I was like, oh man, I didn't know it was that big of an event that like all of them would be there, like minus Kosuke, I guess, because he's very adamant about not going. He's just like,
I'm a little slow, and when the transition happened, I was like, wait, what are they talking about? What is party? Huh? Who's sponsoring it? What? And then I had to reread it, and I was like, no, Chewy, it's Hansuke talking. It's not minhyuk. Like, I was being a little slow. That's okay. Anyways. Yeah.
yeah, and I like how like yeah, no, I had to reread it too because I was like, wait, what event? Like I had to think back to like it clucked.
It clucked.
It clicked. It clicked when he mentioned that when he started mentioning who was going to be there and like idols are performing and you'll be on TV. They're broadcasting it. That's when it clicked. Oh, it's the event that Alyssa was talking about. Oh, okay, that makes sense that he would be good at that. And
It's
you
the
was gonna
fashion show, right?
fashion show contest. I don't forgot what it was, but
I
it's
don't even
something
know
along
what it
those
is at
lines.
this point. It's a Christmas party now. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and then I like how Kosuke was like silently debating going just because of the chef. Honestly, me, like if I know there's gonna be good food, I would probably
But he
apply to
said
go.
no. It was interesting. He said no.
Yeah, he was like, didn't your
He
father like
resisted
hire the most?
sweets. That's insane. I was genuinely shocked. I was like, oh, Hansuke is going to get him now. And then he didn't.
Yeah, and then like he was just like, He's like, I'm just trying to keep my schedule free in case something comes up. Anyways, I'll get into that later. Back to Hansuke, best boy. I like how he's still with Kosuke all the time.
I love him.
Really melts my heart.
A lot of the panels were reused, but it's fine as long as we get more Kosuke.
And I like how
I mean Hansuke. Sorry.
and I like how Hansuke's like, oh okay, you don't want to go to the party. Oh okay, do you want to go Christmas shopping then? Like, do you want to do something? Like, it's not just you don't want to go to the party. Okay, I'm gonna go without you. It's really him just wanting to hang out with his cousin and being like,
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Oh, it's just so
Hansuke is
sweet.
too sweet for this world, you guys.
He is. He's so genuine and sweet. I really like him.
He was so cute. Like he was just trying to hang out with his cousin. He's like, "Oh, I was hoping we could go together. I don't have anything else going on. Do you want to go Christmas shopping?" Oh my god, I cackled during this line. He's like, "I need to do my Christmas shopping," and then Kosuke's like, "I already did that last week." And Hansuke's like, "Oh, you get me anything?" And then Kosuke said, "My time."
Kosuke actually has a sense of humor.
His banter is the sweetest thing. Like it's so sweet. I love it. I love it when they like do that. I don't know. It's so cute to me. I definitely think Kosuke got Hansuke something, and I'm curious to know what it is. Imagine if he got him a waifu. Yeah. I love him. And then Kosuke is, just being like, whatever. And then Hansuke's like, oh, you're a fashion boy, right? Can you, like, help me? And blah, blah, blah. Like, he just wants to hang out with Kosuke. Like, that's what he wants,
Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, so... Oh, go ahead, Vax. Go ahead.
It's like me and one of my sisters. She's, like, more outgoing and likes to go out and do all these fun things. But I like staying home. Come on, you gotta give these people their downtime. Come on. Like, I love extroverted people, but it can be just so tiring.
I mean, personally, I can understand Kosuke just not wanting to go. Like, even despite the whole promise thing, I probably still wouldn't want to go because, like, as he said,
Mhm.
no one he likes is going to be there. His mom's only going to be there for an hour, and like, there's really no point in him going. He was like, "There's really no point." And I'm just like, honestly, same. That's exactly how I debate where I go places too.
I
Love it.
honestly think it's really funny that like I literally lost my thought. Thank you. I'm getting mad. Go. Fuck. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Go on.
But you know what's interesting? I like how like it took me about like 20 minutes to really think about who he promised it to, who he promised he would keep his night free for.
We want to get into
Like,
that?
oh, sorry. I mean, that's what I was thinking about in my
I was
head.
thinking that would be like our last segment, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay, let's wait for that.
Okay.
But oh my god, Hansuke. I'm so interested in Hansuke's backstory. Now
Me
that I'm
too!
thinking about it.
I need his mother. I need. You think at the party we're gonna see the Shishido family pull up?
Oh, maybe
Oh
if he
my
goes.
god.
I don't know if he's going.
Wait.
I don't think Hansuke's gonna go to the party.
Yeah, he is.
Didn't
Shut up. He's
they,
going. I'm manifesting. He said
didn't they
if.
estrange themselves from the
I mean, but
family business?
Hansuke claims. I mean, I don't think they're part of the business anymore, but they're still family, so I think they would still be invited and stuff. I mean, Hansuke is going, so like, you know. Also,
Wait,
it's interesting. If did anyone notice that Hansuke's eyes were like black in this episode? They're still like green or something, aren't they? Have they always been black?
I think they've always been
wait.
black.
Oh,
Wait, no, they look. Oh, wait, no. Let me see. Maybe they just look green. And now that I'm honestly, wait, his eyes were always black. I think at the beginning, because I think in the first scene where before we knew that that was his cousin, even though they looked just alike. Okay, I think his eyes were black then too. I remember he had like those really big eye bags, and everybody was saying looks like a panda.
Oh,
I'm manifesting that we see finally the Shishido family and the Christmas party. And I want Kosuke to go to that party. I think it would be a great time, but he's not because he seems to have made a promise to someone else. And that brings us to our next topic. The promise. Who
Oh
did
my
he
god.
promise to? What did he promise? What's going on?
Spoiler alert, he promised Shinna.
We think it's
And
mhm.
Jenna?
I think it's Shinna, yes. And I
Mhm.
can explain why. So, in the scene where they're talking at that same restaurant that they keep going to, it gets cut off after Shinna has like this weird reminder thing where she's like, oh, this weekend. And then Kosuke's like, this weekend? Question mark. And then like it just cuts to like the next day or something like that. Something like that cuts to like the next day. So now in this scene, Hansuke is trying to convince Kosuke to go to this party, but Hansuke is like, I'm trying to keep my evening free because I promised her if I was free, I would go to her. I would, go to that thing. And I'm just like, and then the only person who I can imagine who he would promise that to is Shinna, because that was the last person. Well, that was the last person we seen him talk to, and as we know, Kosuke doesn't talk to many women, so I highly doubt he promised Yujing anything in the slightest. So it's very clear who he's talking about.
Wait,
Jenna.
wasn't what was the episode Shanae invites? I swear she invites him on a different occasion.
Yeah, she does invite him, but he
Yeah.
never gave like a definite answer about him going. I think
He's like, why the hell am I gonna go to this party with you peasants? But then Eugene is like, oh, you should go to that party. It would help you. And then we see Kosuke a little bit conflicted about it.
I think
Episode was
Hansuke
that?
asked him. I think Hansuke was asking him why he was going to go. I don't know if he ever said he had to go. Like, oh no, he did say he
Yeah.
wanted to go. He did say he wanted to go Because he
Yeah.
said his invitation's still open for the movie at the movie theaters. And she said, yeah, sure, it's fine. And then they
And
never brought it back
Hansuke
up
was
again.
like, something's up.
Like, why do you want to go to that party? And then it was like, oh, no. But, yeah.
It's like, we both know why. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. It's interesting. So, yeah, I guess he's going.
Yeah, so I guess he's going to go. I mean, I don't know why he's acting like he's not going to go. I mean, I guess he said he'd see if his night clears up. Or, like,
Why
he'd
is
keep
he
his night
keeping
free.
a whole week free, though? That doesn't make sense to me. What? You know?
But
Maybe
wait, now I'm actually kind of confused though, because he said he was going, but now he's saying I'm trying to keep my night free in case something comes up. What's gonna come up?
Which makes no sense.
The party? Like, is he trying to hide that he's going? Like, I'm just confused on where this is leading to. I'm just confused on this.
maybe
It's
Oh,
so weirdly worded.
maybe because he knows that Noel isn't going anymore, so he doesn't have like a legit excuse to go. I don't really know.
Yeah, it could be. I promised her earlier this week, so he did promise that he was gonna go. Was that the conversation that got cut off?
Maybe, perhaps.
I hate
I'm not-
this non-linear storytelling sometimes.
I know, because I like go deep diving into the freaking episodes and never find anything.
It's like, tell me!
I think it was Shina who he promised that. Because
Yeah,
no one
that's
else
what
really makes sense. I guess so.
Abigail, wake up.
So it's like, I mean, if he didn't promise Shina, who else did he promise?
And what did he promise? That he's gonna go to the party?
Okay. It said,
Then wouldn't he have a plan? Why is he waiting until something comes up? I don't get it. What?
he said, I'm
Yeah.
retracing my earlier choice. I have decided to go. This is episode 98. And he's talking about the party.
Oh man, I'm just so
I'm lost.
conflicted.
I'm officially lost, you guys.
Cram has
Let
me
me
lost.
know.
Cram has me lost again. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
First,
it says, on top of. I'll read the episode of where he's saying he'll go. It says, on top of a little persuasion from others, I put more thought into it and realized it would be more beneficial for me to attend. Since I'm always working, it'll be good to get away from all the corporate and businessy things I deal with. And that's like exactly what happens this episode. Like it's saying he's avoiding going to like a business party to go to a more family fun type of party.
I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. But I don't know why he's acting like that with Hansuke. Like, I guess he's just being coy about it, I guess. I mean, I don't know if that's the right word, but I guess he's just being like, oh, I have plans already, but he's not trying to like explicitly. Okay, that makes sense then. I guess if he's not trying to like explicitly say what he has to do, then I guess he's like, oh, I have somewhere to be. And he's like, oh, where? And he's like, oh, that party. So yeah, I can understand that. Thanks, Vax. That makes more sense now.
And that's it for today's episode, our discussion of chapter 161 of I Love You. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope you guys come back next week for more. Bye!